Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking busy bags. My name is Addie. I have two little girls, a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and I am currently pregnant with baby number 3, 31 weeks. We have about 9 weeks left to go. But the last few months I realized that I was using the TV so much. Like anytime I just needed to do something, I was using the TV. And I didn't really want to have the TV on as much as I was doing, but I needed to figure out a way that I could entertain the kids and still get things done because I'm a mom, I work full time. You know, I have to do dinner and get things done around the house too. So I had to figure out a way that I could keep the kids entertained and still do what I needed to do, you know, things that they didn't need me to play with. So what I came up with were these busy bags, and they have been so great. Like, the kids love them. It's been great for me because they don't need me to do them, and it's just been all around a great win. So I thought I would share them with you today. Where do we keep these bins, you might ask? Right over here. So this is our downstairs living room, and this is our busy bags. So I will show you what's in them. First off, before I get to the actual bags, I also do keep a couple other like more quiet, self-sufficient things in here that helps them as well. I have a little mini Magnadoodle. I have a Water Wow. I have a scratch art piece. And then I have one of those little dress-up puzzles. So this is a mermaid one she got for her birthday. So these are good things to have in this busy box just because they're, you know, small, can fit in here, and they're easy for them just to pull out from the basket when they want. But the point of this video is these guys here, which I created. Inside each of these is a little ready-to-go activity that the kids can do. And I rotate what is in these bags probably, you know, once every 3 or 4 weeks. They don't get too tired of them, you know, that quickly. So it probably is every 3 to 4 weeks that I'm doing something new in these bags. These bags specifically came from a small business I used to be a part of, and they were a part of a kit that I had from there. But they do sell very similar ones on Amazon. I will link them in the description below if you want to get something like this. And I know they have some even bigger versions for puzzle pieces. Speaking of, puzzles would be a great thing to put in these bags. Like, puzzles are a really good quiet activity. Actually, we got some puzzles recently that I'm going to talk about. After I go through these bags, I will talk about the puzzles, and I have a discount code for you. So stay tuned for the puzzles that I'll talk about in a second. Anyway, back to the bags. So basically, my goal with these bags was to do open-ended things that didn't have a one-time use policy. So for example, in this first bag, I have colored popsicle sticks and little clothespins. So with this, they can do a few things. They can just play with these, and they can stack them, they can balance them, they can sort them by color. You know, they can come up with whatever they want. They can use these as tongue depressors for their dolls. Like, I don't care what they do with these bags, but there's a lot of things just with popsicle sticks that you can do. Then you add in these, and you could just try to put, you know, fine motor, and you can just put a clothespin on each one. You could try to build with them. So, you know, putting them together, and maybe you build a shape or a house or something like that. Or you could just make letters with the popsicle sticks, you know. But these are just 2 random materials that I grabbed from our supply closet and, you know, put in this bag for open-ended play. They can use their imaginations to come up with what they want and how they can use it. And that's the whole point of these, is that they have to kind of think and use their imagination to do it. The next bag, this one has been a really big hit too, but it's been a little messy, to be honest. So what I have in here is an empty toilet paper roll, which I kind of do have to replace every now and again because in this bag sometimes it gets a little smushed, but we go through toilet paper and we have a bathroom, so anytime I notice that we have an empty roll, I'll just replace it to give it a fresh one. But then in here what I have is these little hair bands. My idea for this was that they could put these little hair bands around the toilet paper roll and fill it up. They could then use it to like make music. They could use it just to, do whatever. They can sort them by color. A lot of times they honestly like just play with these little bands. They can make a telescope, whatever it is. But again, just two random materials that I threw together in a bag for them to experiment with. The next one I have is pipe cleaners, and I went ahead and did some regular pipe cleaners like of full size, and then I also cut some to be like smaller sizes just for a variety. And then in here I also cut up some pieces of straw and I put some paper clips. So the girls have made necklaces, they've made animals like snakes, they've made all kinds of things with this. Sometimes they put this straw on the pipe cleaner and don't use the paper clips at all. Sometimes they unfold the paper clips and put them on the pipe cleaners and don't use the straws at all. So really it doesn't matter. Again, the point was just to get a few materials, put them in the bag, and see where their imagination went. The next bag that I got, this one has been hard for my 18-month-old. She really hasn't been able to do this one the way that I thought it would be used. However, she really does like just to play with the feathers. She likes to feel them. It gives her a really good sensory, something. She likes to sort them by color, wave them around, march with them and watch them, move in the air. So even though she can't do this how I thought it would be used, she does still really like the feathers. And my 4-year-old loves to make chickens because the other object I put in here was this styrofoam ball. And so what she likes to do is take the end of the feather and stick it in here. And then she'll do that over and over and she'll just make like a feather styrofoam ball. She really likes to have that. And it's been just another, another just group of two random things put together that they've been able to come up with a couple different games for. So I have in here at the bottom a few different crayon options. So there's just a couple random crayons here. And then I put in here, you can see that this one has been well loved, Post-it notes of different colors, different shapes, and different things like that. So I had some yellow circles, I had some lined rectangle orange, I had some star green. So the first activity they did with this one was take the pad of Post-it notes and pull them all apart. Fine by me. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. It kept them occupied for 20 minutes and that was great. But obviously then they can also color. They've been leaving each other secret notes and then they hide the Post-it notes and they have to find them. They've been just coloring. They'll write me a note, put it on the fridge. They do different things with this one as well. They've liked this. And then on my computer, as I think of things, I have a list of ideas of bags to rotate. So that's the 5 bags I have right now. I have 5 because that's how many of these bags I had. And I just didn't see the point in ordering more and I just wanted to see how it worked. And honestly, this has been fine, but you can have as many or as few as you wanted. But I will just show you, I keep on my computer in OneNote a little section here of little ideas. And that's where I can do, and I just check the ones that, I have right now so I know where I need to rotate. So for example, some of the other ideas that I've come up with are pipe cleaners and buttons. A paper plate and I'll punch some holes in it with pipe cleaners. Another one would be maybe pom-poms with a pair of tweezers and an egg carton. Colored paper clips with paper sequencing cards to help practice that. I have like a little felt objects one that I was thinking I would cut circle out of felt and then do some other felt like pizza type toppings and then they could like make little pizzas. So these are just a couple of the other ideas that I have listed on mine. But yeah, that's been my busy bin or quiet bin ideas. So I don't know, we have a new baby on the way and when that baby's napping and the kids are running around, maybe I can just give them one of these things to do during quiet time or nursing time or something like that. So you could call them busy bags, you could call them quiet bags, whatever they are. Definitely the things I have in there are more quiet. And then, like I said, puzzles are always a great option. My girls love puzzles. So you'll just want to do something, you know, age appropriate for your little one. But like I was telling you earlier, we had a couple of puzzles sent to us. This is like the brand Hahawa, and they sent us these puzzles and they've been really super, super cute. Isabel has really enjoyed doing them. Juliana, she is definitely not old enough for this. Isabel is a new 4, like still kind of in the 3 realm, very new 4. Her birthday was this month. These have even been a little hard for her. So I wouldn't say that these ones specifically could be in this box right now at her age, because it's not something she can do independently. She definitely still needs me to do these kind of puzzles with her. But we have now done all 3 of these. So this is the Ocean Discovery one. This one is the Candyland version. It's really cute. And then they also have Dinosaur Valley. They have other ones as well, but these are the 3 that we have. It comes in these cute cases and they have little strings so that the kids can carry them. Or, you know, always, like I said, they sell bigger versions of these bags on Amazon, and you could put, you know, puzzles in there just with the little picture that comes along with it so they know how to build it. But anyway, these puzzles have been really, really nice. The quality of them is really good. They're not like a thin, flimsy puzzle like I am bending right now and it's not going anywhere. They actually have some structure to them. The picture quality is good. They are in this fun shape. So let's see. Here you can see the shape of the puzzle is this one, Dinosaur Valley, is actually a dinosaur. And so Isabel's really liked that, how it like basically comes out to be that shape. Even though that does make the puzzle a little harder because it's not a perfectly neat square for them to do. So it did make the puzzle a little bit harder, but she has liked the final product and seeing the puzzle in a shape. The first one we did was this Candyland one. And honestly, when we started, I was a little bit worried because she was just so out of her element. Some of the pieces are weirdly shaped, like some of the pieces are actually shaped like candy, which is really cool. She really, really liked that aspect, but it made the pieces hard to figure out. Thankfully on the sheet, it actually does have the puzzle piece shape. So if you are, you know, looking at this picture, you can see what kind of shape the puzzle piece should be. And I was worried though that these were gonna be like way too high level for her, like something she wouldn't even wanna do. But she stuck with the first one, and then the next day she did wanna do another one. So we did another one the next day. We did the ocean one, and she was so into it. She stuck with it. She started like just figuring out how kind of these harder puzzles worked. So she was sorting by color, like she put all the brown pieces together, then she put all the pink pieces together, and she kind of had them sorted. And it was still hard. Like I still definitely had to do it with her, especially for some of like this whale that had more pieces of all the same blue and she couldn't figure out how they twisted and stuff. So I definitely still had to work with her on these, but she started to get it like a little bit more, and she started to learn like you can't force the pieces and you have to twist and turn and try different ones and not get frustrated. So that was really cool. And then last night actually we just did the dinosaur one, and even just from the first 2 she had grown so much. So again, she needed my help. At 4, these puzzles are probably a little bit too advanced. These are 100-piece puzzles. One of them's 108, one of them's 100, and one of them's 105. So they're right around that 100-piece puzzle. Definitely still a little advanced for a 4-year-old by themselves. But she's really liked them, and in doing these, her critical thinking and her growth in puzzles and just probably in life has really grown a lot. So I actually really, really do like these puzzles. If you're looking for a busy bin idea, then you probably want a little bit older of kids. But if you want it just as a puzzle, something you can do quiet time or on a rainy day or in the winter or something, these really are really cool, especially to do as a family. Like I definitely get bored of these puzzles over and over and over again. And there's something that kids can do by themselves, so that's fine. But if they want my help, then we'll definitely start doing kind of like the more 100-piece puzzle realm. So I do have a 20% off code that you can use to purchase these if you wish. I'm not making a commission on them or anything, but they did give me a discount code. So if you are interested in them, I will link it in the description below, the link, and then I'll put my code down there as well so that you can at least get, you know, a discount on it so you don't have to pay full price. But anyway, I do really like these and would recommend them. That is, you know, my busy bin or quiet bin type thing. And I hope that helps you. I hope it helps you in your life. It really has helped us a lot around here. When the kids say they're bored, or, you know, I need 10 minutes to finish an email, or like, you know, whatever it might be, I'll just say, go grab something from the busy thing, because they don't necessarily just go for this. Like, their go-to is definitely baby doll stuff right now. They love babies, so that's what like they play with most of the day. And they kind of forget about this. So it's so easy for me just to be like, go grab a busy bin. And they're like, oh, a busy bin. Okay, yeah, let's go grab a busy bin. So it's been really cool to see, and I'm really glad it's worked for us, because I thought I was gonna go crazy. But definitely I would recommend trying to build some of these for yourself. And yeah, that's all I really have for you today. So hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I will try to answer them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.